Manchester City are the champions of the FA Cup 2025-2026 season. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David coming in here. And obviously it happened at what we call the Wembley Stadium. And guess what happened? Man City went ahead to really beat Chelsea by 1-0, and that one goal came in through in the 71st minute. Anton Semenyo went ahead to score a goal with his back heel, and it was really fantastic. And by the way, if you ask me of a goal that you would want to win what we call a final, this is a goal that you would want to watch 10 times. I tell you, Anton Semenyo went ahead and obviously do justice to that ball that was squared from the right side of the pitch, and he really did the needful. And what he pulled out, no one expected it. But Chelsea had put out a battle, a fight, but obviously there was a gulf in class, a gulf in energy, and a gulf in quality in the players of both sides. Man City indeed showed why they've been dominating the England football for some long time. So when you look at this beautiful game of football, obviously Chelsea never had a chance when they came into this game of football, I tell you. Because for me, I think the sacking of Maresca went ahead to obviously disorganize everything at Chelsea. You saw to it that players were not putting out the best that they could obviously do the needful. There was a penalty call that I thought was really uncalled for, and it really never really spoke volumes for me. But Pep Guardiola went ahead and obviously do the needful and dominate all this. And indeed, he really showed us why he is one of the best managers in the world. And I think, in this era, in the post-Sir Alex Ferguson era, no manager has gone ahead to obviously outwork or outage this guy. And I think the one who is really showing up and raising up his hand is going to be Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta, if he does the needful and really keeps Arsenal winning trophies, I tell you, he's still young, and he will obviously put out a very huge showcase in there for you. So we wait and see how things really pan out. Man City are the champions of the FA Cup. Last season, it was I think Man City played in the final of the FA Cup and they were beaten by Crystal Palace. That's it. Not so? They were beaten by Crystal Palace. So, Crystal Palace went ahead to win the FA Cup. This time round, Man City has gone ahead to come in through second consecutive finale, and they've found themselves winning it this time round, and they've beaten a much heavier opponent in the names of Chelsea. Chelsea are really having problems, by the way, and I don't know when they last won a game. Guys, when did Chelsea last win a game? Let me check their recent fixtures and see, because they've gone very many games without winning any, and I think they are like playing to end the season. That is it. Let's see. They drew 1-1 with Liverpool. They were beaten by Nottingham 3-1. They beat Leeds in the semis of the FA Cup 1-0. Brighton beat Chelsea 3-0. United beat Chelsea 1-0. Man City beat them 3-0. They beat Port Vale 7-0. Everton beat them 3-0. PSG beat them 3-2. Newcastle beat them 1-0. Guys, they last beat an opponent. They last beat an opponent in their reach or in their levels on the 4th of March. And that was a team known as Aston Villa. 4-1, But ever since then, they've been losing games. And in the Premier League, they haven't gone ahead to win a game since the 4th of March. That is really very, 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 very bad for a team like Chelsea, a team that has gone ahead to really raise up its hands in the recent seasons, and they've been really trying to fight for big trophies. So, lots of things have gone ahead to change, and I don't know exactly how Chelsea will survive in there for you. So, we'll wait and see how things will pan out in there for you, and we obviously jet straight into what we call the stats. Chelsea had 5 shots, City had 10, 2 shots on target by Chelsea, 4 shots on target by Man City, and 44% ball possession by Chelsea, 56% ball possession by Man City, 390 passes completed by Chelsea, 527 passes completed by Man City, 85% passing accuracy by Chelsea, 90% passing accuracy by Man City, 15 fouls by Chelsea, 13 fouls by Man City, 3 yellow cards to Chelsea, 1 yellow card to Man City, 0 red cards to both sides, 3 offsides to both sides, and 4 corners to either sides that went ahead, obviously, take part into this beautiful finale that came in through at Wembley. And indeed, they headed to Wembley and they've gone ahead to really miss out onto a big platform in there for you. Let's go to Opta Joe and see whether they really have some stats for this particular kind of game. Man City are yet to obviously play on Tuesday again. That is it, as they fight for what they call the the Premier League, because it's not yet done. Anton Semenyo is the first Ghanaian to score in an FA Cup final. That is it. So you've heard it there. He's the first Ghanaian to score in an FA Cup final, right? Then Man City in 2025, 2026 are the first team in history to win every single match across both the FA Cup, 6 out of 6, and League Cup, 6 out of 6 in a single season. Domesticated in there for you. So that is Pep for you. And they are the 2 trophies he has gone ahead to lift this season. Pep is the first ever manager to win 3+ English league titles, plus 3 European Cup / Champions League titles, 3+ English FA Cups, and 3 English Cups. So he has been winning 3+ in there for you. So Pep is really great. Now, Chelsea became the first side to lose 4 consecutive FA Cup final appearances since Leicester City in 1949 and 1969. Rhett James became just the second player to play in 4 FA Cup finals and lose them all, along with Paul Bruswell, runners-up. So that is really very shocking for them. You know, you can't lose all those finales and you really stay the same. So the winning mentality has to get back to where it deserves. But I know what has gone ahead to cause those problems. And we all know that it's all about the tinkering of the managers in there for you. So all I want to let you know is simple. The side of Man City are the champions of the FA Cup. And now, on Tuesday, they're going to be playing away at Bournemouth, meaning that they are resting for Sunday and Monday, right? After resting for Sunday and Monday, they'll obviously come up and put up a very huge fight against Bournemouth. A game that I think is not going to be an easy one for them, because for Bournemouth, they've rested and they know to eat that. Bournemouth is playing tomorrow, right? Bournemouth is playing tomorrow. And Bournemouth knows very well the impact of this. So Bournemouth are playing on Tuesday. That is it. They are playing on Tuesday, and they very much know that. Liverpool beat Aston Villa beat Liverpool, and now Aston Villa is at 62 points. Now, to keep themselves in the reach of stopping Villa, they have to go ahead and obviously win their game of football against Man City to go to 58 points in there for you. So I think it's their dream is still up there, because if they win that game, they really go ahead. So they're 1 point behind Liverpool, and Liverpool is playing its last game against Brentford, you know, and they are keeping their European hopes alive, because even teams behind them can obviously knock them out of the European competition. So we wait and see how things will pan out in there for you. Rokani David is my name, and this is the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun, and thank you for keeping it this channel. We love you all, and don't go anywhere else. Keep it this channel, and we will be here bringing you more and more and more information about what we think is right about this. But congratulations to Man City. City fans all over the world, it's your day. You can celebrate it before Tuesday comes, because Tuesday might be a baptism of fire, a day that you might officially hand the trophy over to a club known as Arsenal. I'm out.